How's it going, guys? This is Hank Hammertoe bringing you a little Battlefield 3 today. As you all are, I'm sure, very aware, Battlefield 4 is just around the corner, coming out next month. So I decided that I would jump into some Battlefield 3 and see if I could work my shot back up in preparation for Battlefield 4. Because I know we're all very excited about that. I know I am. I'm sure that a lot of you have pre-ordered, which I absolutely have, so I'm excited to jump into the beta. A little background on this video. This is 64-man Metro on Conquest, and I'm sure that the majority of you ladies and gentlemen that would be watching this video understand that 64-man Metro is an absolute meat grinder. It is just ridiculous. Generally speaking, the map just turns into a stalemate, essentially, where you know, you've just run, the two teams have just run together, and nobody's making any headway, and you're just sitting. Now, whenever I spawned in, we were completely capped out on the Russian side. So that wasn't a lot of fun, but me and the squad, we pushed back a couple of times and took B and C, but then, funny story, no one decided to spawn there. So we immediately lost it. We made that push a couple of times, and it just wasn't working out. So, not to mention the fact that it's been a while since I've played any Battlefield 3, coming up on maybe about a month. So my shot is pretty rusty. I just recently moved across the country, so I hadn't had a whole lot of time to play any games, so my shot was way off. But for this gameplay, the majority of the time, with the exception of that little sliver at the beginning where I was using the G3A3, I'll be using the F2000 foregrip heavy barrel and Cobra sight. I like the F2000. I think a lot of folks do. It's got pretty great hip fire accuracy, but if you have decent recoil control, you can actually take out targets at a longer range as well. And if you look, you could see that I only had 11 bullets there. I'm completely out of ammo here, so I just decided that it was time for me to just go out in a blaze of glory and take out one guy there. But I'm immediately downed. So here we are again, making this push. This is probably about the third time that we've made this push, and it's always just my squad. We make it back, and like I said before, we cap a bunch of stuff, and then no one spawns. They're just like, meh, I'm totally fine being spawn trapped back here at the Russian spawn. It's nice. I love it. So we're not content, so I'm going over the top here, trying to get a flank off at C, coming around. Get this gentleman here across the way, almost get his buddy, and now look at this. Where is that guy? He's just on me like white on rice. I don't understand. He just comes like a thief in the night, like a brisk wind out of the darkness. I don't know where he was. Some people were lodging some accusations on that guy, but I'm not convinced. So, here we go again. Pushed back up. We've gotten A back. Finally, trying to make this push to get through the line again, and it is just not happening. You guys have probably all seen this scene before where your whole team is pushed up and just nobody can move. There's just nobody making any headway at all. So I've pushed along to this other side, revive this guy, see the smoke, decide that it's probably a good time for me to make my way onto the other side of the map. Missed that revive back there, but get all the way back here to this right side. And at this point, I don't know, I have pretty well just accepted my fate that that we're just not going to be able to make this push happen. So I just decided that it's time just to farm some kills, work on my shot. So watch this. Get this guy. Out comes a grenade. I decide just to jump on it and eat it. And the reason that I did that is because this is a no explosives Metro server, and I knew that if I were to be killed by that grenade, that the guy who threw it would immediately then himself be killed. That may be a major dirtbag move. I don't know. But I did it anyway. Just decided that that's what I was going to do. I think probably mostly out of spite. That being said, to be fair, maybe he shouldn't be slinging freaking hand grenades around like flapjacks at IHOP, dude. Read the rules. Get it together. Bro Sidon, lord of some sort of watery land where no one reads the rules. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. It doesn't really matter, though, because I was immediately revived by my squad. Which brings me to my next point. My squad this round were a bunch of straight ballers. You guys know how it is. Normally, you get thrown into a squad. You've got a support player named Swag420 trying to go C4 primary, and then you've also got some engineer that's laying in a corner trying to rack up the kills with an EOD bot or some crap. These guys were actually pretty awesome. And check this out, pieing around the corner. Oh, what are you doing, you sneaky snake? What's up, bro? I think he was a pretty low level, though. And speaking of low levels, the Humble Bundle happened, and now all the medics think that the defibrillators are some sort of quesadilla maker, or maybe a George Foreman grill sort of situation, and you've got people running around with the repair torch, thinking that it's some sort of friendship tool used to spot weld each other's nuts together or something. I don't know. In their defense, though, the George Foreman grill does cut out 80% of fat, so maybe I just need to get more excited about the George Foreman. So here we are, still on this right flank, still going pretty much nowhere as I trade with that gentleman and get revived. Starting to get pretty bored. So basically my teammate goes down, I don't revive him. I knew that guy was going to pop around the corner, and I'm starting to get pretty low on ammo. My teammates go down again, about to pop out, kill the same guy again. Can't find the other dude, so apparently he found me though. Pop around, I've got 4 bullets left, so I decide I'm just going to go and swap out this kit. Pop out this AEK as I hose down this gentleman here. And as I said before, I'm starting to get a little bored. I'm going to pie out. I'm going to see if I can find the other guy. No signs of him, but I do see this recon coming up. Decide to completely expose myself in the doorway, and I get taken down by the 417 from some guy in the ticket booth. As I said before, I'm going to reload, but I'm super bored, so YOLO! I'm just going to run in, hip fire spray this guy down, which didn't really work out for me at all. But here we are making this same push again, taking this guy out. And check this out. Here, this is a problem that I have. Okay, I'm reloading here, and my teammate saves me there from that guy. And then I get a little double spray here. But if you watched my previous video from Blacklight Retribution, you'll know that I was having an issue with that game about consistently every time I went to engage my enemy, I would take a knee. I would kneel down onto one knee for some reason, get into some sort of awkward firing position where I would completely stop moving. Well, this game, my problem was that I would just reload immediately after somebody would be killed. I would, oh, look at this guy, dance moves, shake it. I would just start reloading as soon as I got one kill, even if there were other gentlemen that were in need of my bullets inside their body. So the round's drawing to a close as I get one more kill, and it all is over. We were not able to pull out the W on this one, but that's alright. Not a big deal. There's always next time. Anyway, guys, thanks for stopping by. I'm Hank Hammertoe. Hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you tomorrow.